We talked about a couple of nice catches for Lawson Lucky. You'll see that get started here from Gunnar Stockton, who makes a sharp throw across the middle of the field, and Lucky was able to haul that in. Looked like the Georgia offense was setting themselves up for success, but then Daniel Harris would prevent that, stepping in front of a pass here from Gunnar Stockton. Perhaps a little bit underthrown by Stockton, but an incredible play by Harris, and that was the only pick of the game for Gunnar Stockton, and a good play for Harris overall. Coming back first quarter, how about Jaden Riddell, another one of these tight ends who got involved. This would set up the Red team for the game's first points. It would be 3-0 Red after that. How about the second quarter? Landon Roldan for the Black team, but he's going to be sniffed out and met right away by Elijah Griffin and Nasir Johnson. Georgia defense was looking very good early in this game. But then, of course, we've talked a lot about receivers. We talked a lot about the freshmen. How about C.J. Wiley coming up with a big catch for the Black squad? And that would lead to a field goal. It was 3-3 at that point in time. Late first half, Zachariah Branch gets his only catch of the day, but it was a big one, going for 30-plus yards, and it would set up a first and goal at the 1 for Georgia. Right after that, Nate Frazier would run the ball into the end zone for a touchdown, first touchdown of the game. At that point in time, Red was leading 10-3. And we heard from Kirby Smart a moment ago talking about what he saw from Dominic Kelly on the interception. What did you see? Well, you're watching it right now. Kelly gets the pick on Ryan Puglisi, and that is how the first half would come to an end. Later on, Red team looked like Colby Young might have a touchdown. It was called that on the field in spring game fashion. You wonder if it might just stand just for the fun of it. But I believe it was Kirby Smart who actually, because there's no official replay, he kind of waved that off. That touchdown would not stand. But after that, you'd see a scoring play by the Black team. London Humphreys, one of 2 today. This one coming from the third-string quarterback, the walk-on Coulter Ginn. Red team would respond, though, with Ryan Puglisi working for the Red team with a beautiful touchdown catch by Colby Young, who did stay in bounds this time and may have made himself the most talked-about player of the day. Later in the third quarter, Gunnar Stockton going to a Jeremy Flight Bell, one of the best nicknames, one of the most athletic players in this team. Long touchdown throw from Stockton, which is everything Georgia fans wanted to see if they were lucky enough to be between the hedges here today. And then London Humphreys would come back again. Looks like a handoff, recorded as a pass because it's basically a forward pass, one of those jet sweep type plays. Second score of the game for London Humphreys. And then the scoring would conclude Red team Gunnar Stockton to Sokovie White, the pride of the former Cass Colonels,